All right, so let's do some homework problems and try to recap. So, real quick, tell me, you guys are going to help me with this. What are the terms? What are the terms? Yep, negative 20. What's another term? 5p. We're talking about the terms first, and then negative 7z. Now, what are the coefficients? Well, the coefficients are only numbers in front of a variable. So it's only a number in front of the variable. So this is a number in front of the variable, so that's 5. And, well, negative 7, right? Okay. So now let's continue down that path. Over here, what are the terms? 8x is one of them. What else?
20y.
You're half right.
Negative 20y.
Yep, negative 20y. And then what else? Negative 10. What are the coefficients? Yep, just the numbers in front of the variables. So it'll be 8 and what else? Negative 20. Good job. All right, so that's that one. So now the next one, it says identify the factors of the terms of the expression. So that we're gonna do one at a time. So 5 is just a factor of 5. Okay, so that's all by its lonesome. And then what's the factor of 6a? It's 6 and a because 6a means 6 times a. And then 11b means 11 times b. So the factors are 11 and b. What about over here? Well, this is 13 and m and negative 2 and n. Does that make sense? So those are the factors. This is a term. This is a term. All right. Number 5 says Erin is buying produce at the store. She buys C cucumbers. Uh-oh. See how that works? She buys C cucumbers at 99 cents each. I would think that it's probably going to be 99 times C, but we'll see. And then she buys 8 apples at 79 cents each. How would I write that? Minus, well, we don't know if we add them up yet, but I bet you that expression is 0.79 times A for apples. Oh, it says, what does this expression mean? They told us what it was. 99C plus 0.79A, what does that represent?
What she bought at the store.
Well, to some degree true, but what is the mathematical equation going to tell us? How about we'll get a little more formal? The total cost of C number cucumbers and A apples. Remember, variables represent a number. So when we run into that, in other words, if I buy 3 cucumbers, I'm going to multiply that by 0.99. If I buy 4 apples, I'm going to multiply that by 0.79. And whatever those two numbers are, when I add them up, that's the total cost for the number of cucumbers and apples. It says the number of bees that visit a plant is 500 times the number of years the plant is alive, where T represents the number of years the plant is alive. What does the expression 500 times T represent? Same thing. Total well, the total number of bees that will visit the plant in its lifetime. Okay? Can you guys still see that? I'm going to try to move on to the next one. So now the next one, I'm trying to get all this done for you guys, or at least help you. You guys getting these same answers?
Yeah.
All right. Same thing. Lorenzo buys 3 shirts at $S a piece and 2 pairs of pants for P dollars a pair. What does this expression represent? What do you think I should type? How about the total cost of
Sure.
3 shirts and 2 pairs of pants? That's pretty easy, right? Next one. It says if a car travels at a speed of 25 miles an hour for T hours, then travels 45 miles per hour for M hours, what does the expression 25T plus 45M represent? The total distance the car travels. Next one. Number 9, it says the price of a sandwich is $1.50 more than the price of a smoothie, which is D dollars. What does the expression D plus 1.5 represent?
The total cost of the sandwich.
Exactly right. The total cost of the sandwich. Okay. A cyclist. Oh, I misspelled the word sandwich. That's funny. A cyclist travels 1 mile in 5 minutes. If M represents minutes, what does the expression M divided by 5 represent? The number of miles traveled in M minutes. We're almost done with this page. It says the factors of the expression y minus 2 and x plus 3, what are the factors? Well, those are the factors. So you just say the factors. Remember, factors are the things that we multiply to get something. So technically the factors are y minus 2. That's a factor. And the other factor is x plus 3. Those are the factors. It says, explain the error. A student wrote that there are 2 terms in the expression 3p minus 7 minus 4q. Now, why did she say 2 terms? Well, because they grouped them. But, well, I'm going to do a math, and then I'll do some math, and we'll explain it. So let's do the math. I said that whenever you have a negative in front of the parentheses, you treat it like there's a 1 here, and you multiply by negative 1. So this becomes negative 7 when you multiply by negative 1 times negative 4q. That becomes a positive 4q. Negative times a negative is a positive. And then 3p just comes down by itself. Well, what are the terms? Well, this is a term. This is a term. And this is a term. So there are how many terms? 3 terms, not 2. So sometimes when they give you an expression, it might look like there's only 2 terms. Just like if I were to ask you this one, you guys don't know this, but when you multiply all that out, it's actually going to be 3 terms. So sometimes you got to do a little work before you figure out how many terms there are. Okay? Almost done. I think we have these 2 questions, and then we're done with this paper. It says Yolanda is buying supplies for school. She buys N packages of pencils at $1.40 per package and N pads of paper for $1.20 each. What does each term in the expression 1.4n plus 1.2m represent? What does the entire expression mean? So let's talk about that. So 1.4n represents the cost of n packages of pencils. 1.2m represents the cost of m pads of paper. The 1.4n plus 1.2m represents the total cost of pencils and paper. All right, last one. Chris buys P pairs of pants, 4 more shirts than pants. Shirts are $18 each, and a pair of pants are $25 each. What does each term in the expression 25p plus 18 times p plus 4 represent? Well, 25p represents the cost of the pants. 18 times the quantity p plus 4 represents, oh, I got the caps lock on. Represents the cost of the shirts. $25p plus 18 times the quantity p plus 4 is the total cost of the pants and shirts combined. Okay? So I'll leave that up there for a second for you guys to finish writing that down. Does anybody have any questions?